10 proofs that Taurus spirituality is linked to nature and silence. Have you ever noticed how Taurus people have a special connection with nature? How they find peace in silence when we're all lost in the noise of the world? Today you'll discover 10 scientific and spiritual proofs that the Taurus soul vibrates at the same frequency as the Earth. What if I told you there's a deeper reason Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of natural beauty? That this connection to silence isn't laziness, but rather an ancient wisdom they carry from birth? Stay until the end because the 10th test will explain why Taurus can heal others simply by being present. If you leave now, you'll miss the best-kept secret about this sign's spirituality. First test. Taurus senses the energy of plants like no one else. Place a Taurus near a diseased tree, and they'll notice it immediately. It's as if they have a natural radar to capture the vibrations of living beings. In their daily lives, this shows up when they choose plants for their home. Taurus never buys just any plant. They touch it, feel it, and practically talk to it before taking it home. And guess what? Their plants always grow lushly, as if responding to Taurus's affection. This gift comes from Taurus's direct connection to the earth element. They don't need to study botany to know what a plant needs. Their intuition works like a spiritual GPS that points directly to nature. Second test. Taurus silence heals emotional wounds. When you're going through a difficult time, a Taurus's silent presence is more effective than 1,000 words of comfort. They have the power to create an energetic field of peace just by breathing. You know that feeling of relief when you sit next to a Taurus? It's their energy at work, clearing your worries without you even realizing it. This ability transforms Taurus into true natural healers. They don't need to speak, touch, or perform any rituals. Healing occurs through the quality of their presence, the way they occupy the space with serenity. Third test. Taurus hears sounds no one else notices. The sound of rain falling, the whisper of wind changing direction, even the silence of rocks. For them, nature is always speaking. This spiritual auditory sensitivity explains why Taurus needs moments of silence every day. It's not a lack of sociability. It's a need to tune into the subtle frequencies of the universe, like a radio picking up a special station. The bottom line is that Taurus always knows when something will change in the weather, the environment, even the mood of those around them. They are like human barometers, measuring life's invisible pressures. Before continuing, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive more content about the spirituality of the signs. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I want to know where the Tauruses and admirers of this incredible sign are. Fourth test. Taurus's breathing changes when they're in nature. It becomes deeper, slower, as if their body is recognizing its true home. It's a connection that goes beyond the physical. It's the soul recognizing its origin. Watch a Taurus in the countryside, on the beach, or in a forest. Their posture relaxes, their shoulders drop, even their face changes. It's as if they've returned home after a long journey. Nature awakens Taurus's true self. That's why they need regular contact with natural environments. It's not a luxury. It's spiritual fuel. Taurus, disconnected from nature, becomes anxious and irritable, like a plant without water, slowly withering away. Fifth test. Taurus has the gift of making things grow. Plants, relationships, projects, even prosperity. They carry an energy of spiritual fertility that permeates everything around them. In the garden, they are magical. Seeds that would never sprout for anyone else germinate in Taurus hands. Dying plants gain new life with their care. It's as if they speak the secret language of life. This power extends to all areas of their lives. Relationships with Taurus grow stronger over time. Businesses grow slowly but with deep roots. They are true gardeners of the human soul. Sixth test. Time works differently for Taurus. They live at the pace of nature, not society. That's why they always seem calm, even when everything around them is chaotic. While the world races against the clock, Taurus follows the seasons within. They know when it's time to plant, when it's time to harvest, when it's time to rest. This wisdom comes from an ancient connection with natural cycles. The result is that Taurus rarely stresses about artificial deadlines. They trust in organic timing, in the right timing of things. And they're almost always right because they follow a cosmic agenda wiser than any human calendar. 7th test. Taurus senses the Earth's emotions. When there are distant earthquakes, climate change, or even environmental destruction, they perceive it in their bodies, moods, and energy. It's as if they were sensitive antennas capturing the planet's cries and joys. That's why many Tauruses become environmentalists without even knowing why. It's a calling that comes from within, a spiritual mission. This connection makes Taurus true guardians of the Earth. They cannot be indifferent to the destruction of nature because they feel firsthand every felled tree, every polluted river. It's a responsibility they're born with. 8th test. Taurus silence is active, not passive. While they're still, they're processing, organizing, and connecting information deeply. It's a natural meditation that happens effortlessly. During these silent moments, Taurus accesses wisdom that comes from very deep layers of consciousness. They receive insights, solutions, even visions of the future. Silence is the gateway to their spiritual knowledge. That's why you should never pressure a Taurus to speak when they're quiet. At that moment, they're working in invisible dimensions, processing information that will benefit not only them, but everyone around them. 9th test. Taurus transforms environments simply by being there. A Taurus home always has plants, a cozy corner, and a homey vibe that calms any visitor. They don't decorate, they create nests. Each object is chosen for the energy it carries, the sense of peace it provides. The result is an environment that seems to embrace those who enter, inviting them to stay and relax. This ability stems from Taurus' natural gift for creating harmony between the material and spiritual worlds. They instinctively know that the physical environment influences the state of the soul, so they treat their space like a sacred temple. 10th test. Taurus heals through the touch of the earth. When they place their hands in the earth, walk barefoot, or simply lie on the ground, something magical happens. Negative energies are drained, positive ones are amplified. It's as if they have a direct energetic grounding cable with the planet. All stress, anxiety, and heavy energy escape through contact with the earth. In return, they receive vitality, mental clarity, and inner peace. This is Taurus' most powerful healing, both for themselves and for those around them. When a Taurus is connected to the earth, they become a channel of healing for everyone around them. Mother Earth's energy flows through them, renewing everything they touch. Now do you understand why Taurus needs nature and silence? It's not a preference, it's a spiritual necessity. They are the guardians of earthly wisdom, the silent healers who maintain our connection with the sacred through the simple, the natural, the true. Which of these 10 tests caught your attention the most? Do you know a Taurus who shares these characteristics? Taurus spirituality teaches us that sometimes the greatest strength lies in stillness, the greatest healing lies in silence, and the greatest wisdom lies in connecting with our natural origins. Practice some of this Taurus energy in your life and feel the difference.